that I'm not too happy about you not returning this season of Married to Medicine is that we did not get our first Married to Medicine baby. I just knew you were going to usher us and gift us with our first Married to Medicine baby.
Right. Birth y'all a baby for the series. Yeah, I honestly, at the time that I talked to the production and they were like, okay, you know, we're going to have our season 10 conversation or whatever. And they were like, you know, we're really just going to focus on like bringing in Phaedra and like focusing on like the main ladies and this and that. It was honestly like a 2-minute conversation because I was like, okay. And I honestly felt, this is going to sound horrible, I felt relief because I just gave birth. Okay, my uterus is still shrinking. My vagina still hurts. Okay. And like, I am not a cute postpartum or pregnant person. Like, my boobs get humongous. My face spreads. I'm like 250 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not cute. And like, it's almost too real for reality TV. Like, I see these girls on the show that pop out a baby and they're wearing a crop top like the next day. That is not my testimony. Okay. And yeah, postpartum was real for me. It was rough. Yes, for a long time. And so I like, when I had that call, I felt relief. I did not feel like I was in a place to get my makeup done, get my hair done, going out, like, absolutely not.
That's totally understandable. And thank you for speaking about that experience that so many women have. I heard you say that, and of course we know Dr. Jackie was your doctor and our friend has been caught up in some recent things. What can you say about your experience with Dr. Jackie as the person who, you know, looked after you during your pregnancy, was your doctor during your pregnancy, and delivered your baby?
Okay, first of all, I'll say anything I say about this, people are going to be like, well, you were a castmate and you were on the show, so of course you got this treatment. But this is my truth. This is my experience. Everybody on her staff was great. I felt like I had a lot of concerns because I had a C-section with my oldest son and I did not want a C-section again. I was like, Jackie and staff, I need to push this baby out, like no matter what. And so I felt like everybody was on my birth plan, like they understood, and I was treated so well. And she literally coached me through pushing out the baby. You know what I mean? And it was like, it was just the perfect birth, great pregnancy. So, I mean, that's what I got to say about it. It was, I think people like to jump on like hate trains. You know, people like that. They like the drama and all that stuff. And so it was sad to watch. I'll say that. It was sad to watch.
Yeah, most definitely. I called Dr. Jackie and I was like, Dr. Jackie, you okay over there, girl? Like, is everything okay? Because it was getting a little heavy, but I'm glad it seems as of now it's getting better. It's getting better. So you're not on season 10. But
correct.
Of course, we're still plugged into the social medias. We have 2 eyes, we have 2 ears, and we see the things that are things. What is your overall reaction to all of the drama that is going on? Okay, it has heated up to the 100th and 1000th with millionth degree between Sweet Tea and Dr. Heavenly. We have all this conversation about Quad's departure, her arrival. Dr. Jackie got it going on. What is your take now, back on the outside looking in, of everything that's going on for season 10?
Honey, God is not pleased. That's what I say. God is not pleased with it. He is not pleased. He is wreaking havoc on that show, okay? So I will say this. And look, I'm the person that, like, I don't like to get in drama personally. But, you know, as they say, if there are 700 comments, I'm going to read 700 comments of mess. Okay. So I have been watching the clips. I haven't watched the full show, like that full episodes. Okay. So this is from my clips. Okay. I will say this season was literally built around Quad. It was built around Quad because if you are bringing in her ex and her ex's new wife, you're wanting the what they want is for Quad and Sweet Tea to clash, and for that to be a mess, and for Quad and her ex to clash. You know what I'm saying? And then to have the other ladies who were around when Quad and her ex were married to chime in. So the whole thing is literally based on Quad. And then for Phaedra, I'm not understanding how or why they brought her in. I think they brought Phaedra in because they were like, we need more views. We want to bring viewership from Housewives of Atlanta. She's an icon for reality TV in general, but especially on Real Housewives of Atlanta. And they knew she wasn't dating a doctor or like married to medicine, right? But I think they were like, have you been to the doctor in the past 6 months? Okay, you have. Let's get you on the show. So then she was on the show, right? And I think that the whole thing was just around Quad. It was like, it was supposed to be around Quad. And so it's kind of weird to then be like, all right, now get off the show. Because it's like, it was built, this season at least, was built off of her. Is it not?
I can see that argument being valid. I definitely can. I can. Is Phaedra a reality TV icon? And I like Creonta. I like Creonta. That's my girl. But is she an icon or is she a legend?
Oh, I don't know. What's the difference?
I think icon is, they've cemented themselves at, okay, so like Nene's an icon. McDonald's is an icon. Nicki Minaj is an icon.
Okay.
Trying to think who else. Bethany Frankel is an icon of reality TV.
Yeah. New York. Tiffany
New York
Pollard
is an icon. Phaedra
she's a legend.
She's a legend.
She's a legend.
She's not. She's up on the ranks of legends.
Yeah. She's a high reality figure.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. I think if we was playing Pokemon, I don't think she's like one of the like top Pokemon, but she's like, she could be a starter Pokemon that could still come through and tear it all up,
right.
And demolish. Yeah,
and she has like a large fan base and following, and so I think that they were like, let's bring that over here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
now I'm gonna be a little messy, Audra. Let's have a little fun a little bit. Now, I also agree with you, which is saying that they brought her over there in an attempt to raise the ratings, but the ratings ain't been rating.
The ratings aren't rating.
They not rating.
And I'm actually a little confused by that.
I am confuzzled as well. Well, I am confuzzled. I don't know why it ain't working, but you tell me. You go ahead.
So anyway, I think it was surrounded around Quad, right? That's the format.